John, this is a great question too. Who will we choose for the next head coach? Hey, Dave Yeager, that's a decent name. Ryan said Jerry Stackhouse, but we'll know more after the season ends and the guys become available. Kenny Atkinson, is he coaching?
No.
You don't want Kenny Atkinson, okay?
Kenny Atkinson's Gentry 2.0.
Yeah, it's
fair
true.
enough. Okay, fair enough. But guys like Nate McMillan was available and was passed on.
I think it just needs to be a younger coach who has a fire in him, but can still relate to these guys.
Like this one, Nick.
To me,
Becky, no, definitely not Becky Hammond.
You know who my guy would be, and this is a bold take. You know who my guy would be?
Coach K.
No. No, bro. Fred Fenton. That'd be my guy.
I really do. He's probably the most respected person in the Pelicans organization.
He'd be my guy.
I would agree.
Because you missed out on what's his name that went to Toronto. That should have been your coach.
He should have been.
That should have been your coach. Not Toronto, Indiana, huh? No. Where he went to? Timberwolves. He went to Minnesota, huh?
Yeah, well,
yeah.
He's the interim over
the
there.
old white guy. I can't remember his fucking name.
What's his name?
Chris Finch.
There you go.
No, they signed it to a contract. He's the official head coach.
Oh, he's the official? I mean, he was well regarded. I mean, you had him in the building. All you had to do was sign him.
We missed out on him.
I mean,
we had guys like Jamel McMillan in the building too, and we decided to bring in former WNBA players to sit on our bench. And so no, not Becky Hammond, and no, not Teresa Weatherspoon, and no, not Swin Cash. No.
What about you think Trajan can coach a little?
I wondered because I mean Trajan played.
He's got to be frustrated. He has pretty much zero power within that front office. I don't even know why he took the job.
Hey, I mean, think about how much work Trajan probably does and how much money he probably makes.
Right, John. That's what I'm saying. Nate McMillan, but he's he's
going to get tied up.
He's Atlanta's head coach now, but he wasn't when the season started, and he could have been pried away, man. They didn't even try for him. Like
personally, I mean, there's going to be some names out there. I personally like Jerry Stackhouse, or maybe you can go into the college ranks and find someone out of there.
Johnson Howard.
That would be a good hire.
Howard.
I don't think he leaves though. Not for the Pelicans.
I don't think he would leave.
Not for the Pelicans.
No, he won't. But I'm just saying, God, that would be the guy.
Udonis Haslem.
Any former players that's not a coach right now? Anybody that you would like? Just only former players, but they're not a coach. Kind of just like how Steve Nash was just. Well, he was kind of on the staff, but he wasn't a coach. He was just well, I guess he kind of was, but he was more like a trainer. So, like, who do you think? Like, because honestly, I think that's the route they might take because that seems like the trend now, in the NBA.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind the Pelicans if they were to do something like what Toronto did and go out and just get this random guy from overseas who's just been killing it over there and get him to come over here. Like, I could see Griffin doing something like that. I mean, to me, I know...
He did it with David Blatt.
I mean, to me, Nick Nurse, I think he's actually a really good coach no matter what Toronto's doing right now. I do think that he's a good coach.
The fact that Toronto hasn't just gone away and packed it up for the season says with all their injuries and COVID shit they've had. Yeah.
So, I mean, I could see something like that happening. If not, my pick's Jerry Stackhouse or Fred Vinson just because I think those would be two very well-respected guys. Jerry Stackhouse is B.I.'s mentor. So, I mean...
No thank you on the Roy Williams. I don't know about that one.
Give him a call.
If we ever get that desperate, man, we're in trouble to hire an 80-year-old coach. But, I mean, it's New Orleans. You got to realize we're not going to get the biggest and best. I mean, if that was true, we could have just threw all kind of money at Doc Rivers and see if he was going to come over here.
How about a guy like Chauncey Billups, man?
That's okay. I was trying to think real hard of somebody. Chauncey Billups. He hasn't been a coach yet. He wants to be a coach.
How about a guy like Chauncey Billups? And why is Swin Cash?
Gary Payton.
Why is Swin Cash, a former WNBA player, the vice president of basketball? I'm not saying because She can go be the vice president of basketball operations of a WNBA franchise. How about a guy like Jalen Rose? Bring him into your front office. Just guys like that. Like that's a vet who was in the league for 13 years. And look, he's a
Paul Pierce is free now.
No.
He'll bring a lot of strippers.
Who'd you say?
Paul Pierce is free now.
Yeah, no. But just, I mean, look, Chauncey Billups would
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen. Okay, Ray Allen.
I mean, Ray Allen. I feel like he would be a really good
John
coach.
says Jason Kidd, but
too much baggage.
Everybody saw how that experiment went.
Too much baggage. No, I was at the forefront of saying no, thank you when the search was going on. Don't anybody but Jason Kidd. Although Stan Van Gundy is not the answer to that I thought we would get. But yeah, no, too much baggage with Jason Kidd. But yeah, there's guys out there to be had, and Nate McMillan would have been a great one, and Tom Thibodeau was just sitting out there too, and good on the Knicks for getting their shit turned around.
What about a guy that's still playing in the league right now? Oh, Dorothy just named a real good one. Let me put that. You're gonna love this one, Nick.
Dorothy hit me.
David West.
That's my fucking guy, man.
Antonio Daniels.
That's my fucking guy. David West, yes. Like, and you know what? David West won't put up with any fucking bullshit.
Nope, he wouldn't. Nope.
No
he really wouldn't.
Way. No fucking way. Like, that's the kind of guy that they need running the organization.
I was about to name Udonis Haslem. He's still on the roster.
I said Udonis Haslem.
Another Juwan Howard.
He's like a player coach with that team.
Right.
Because when was the last time you think Udonis Haslem played meaningful minutes?
Oh, 7 years. Yeah.
Right.
Well, a long time.
Yeah, he's a champion as well. Man, Dorothy is on fire tonight. Like, she really,
yes. Dorothy, we appreciate the comments. Yes.
I'm just trying to think of guys. I mean, I'm drawing blanks.
Van Axel has been a coach recently as well. Nick Van Axel, remember him?
Nick the Quick.
Wasn't Sam Casella coach?
Yeah, he's a highly regarded assistant coach right now. He should be a head coach by now.
Kenny Jet Smith probably wouldn't be bad.
Hey, I got one for you. He probably needs to shave. Rasheed Wallace. He can be on staff as an assistant if nothing else. Like,
right.
Dude, get former NBA players to like you said, that's the trend, man. And look, Jalen Rose runs a leadership academy in Detroit. Like, he runs a whole ass school like LeBron does for Akron kids. Like, get Jalen Rose, a smart, well-spoken guy who is a 13-year vet. Get him in your front office. You got to get basketball guys. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Just doesn't feel like we have those. And again, it's not to hate on the WNBA players, and it's not because it just what other good teams are employing WNBA players like we're trying to.
I got a good one. Shane Battier.
Although he's got a decent job with the Heat right now, but yeah, Shane Battier. That's the type of guy that you want.
You want like the role player type of guy. You either want like this absolute stud point guard or like a role player who like really knows the game back and forward.
Right.
Nick Collison.
I think Chauncey Billups, yeah, he was an all-star, but he wasn't never like he was still kind of a grit and grind player.
He won Finals MVP on a team that they basically had to pick a name out of the hat for Finals MVP.
I got a list here. Y'all just say yes or no. Andre Miller.
Yeah. Yes.
Nick Collison.
Yeah.
I don't know. Assistant, sure.
Tim Duncan.
Yes.
But he's on record saying he doesn't really want to coach.
He probably does. No. But
he said that on what's that one podcast we like, Nick? Fuck.
The Ringer.
Yeah, it's on The Ringer. Yeah.
The real ones.
Yeah, the real ones.
I bet Monty Ginobili would be a really good coach.
Sure.
Hold on. This
Keep
list
going.
keeps popping. Oh, Dang.
I don't know. I don't know.
Derek Fisher, he was a former head coach.
Who?
Derek Fisher.
He really got dealt a bad hand when he was a coach. I mean, he had to coach a very bad Knicks team.
Eric Spoelstra. What do you mean, John?
Well, Spoelstra's not going anywhere. What are we talking
he's
about?
not. He's never going to need the Heat.
What are we talking? Yeah.
That man just bought himself like an eternity by making the finals last year.
Yeah, really.
Mike Dunleavy Jr., his father was a head coach.
Mike Dunleavy Jr. I don't know. I mean, I don't.
Chauncey Billups
I'll say
and
no
then Shane Battier. That was the list.
No, Shane Battier's that's a really good one, but he is well involved with the Miami Heat. I know that from the Levitard show. But just look, Rasheed Wallace, respected veteran, and you can say whatever you want about the technical fouls, whatever. Rasheed Wallace knows fucking basketball, dude. That's a champion. That's a double-digit year veteran.
And you know that man's going to stick up for Zion every time he would get fouled.
That's what I'm saying, man. Look,
I got the perfect guy right now. This is the best one out of all of them.
Okay.
Vince Carter.
I don't know. David West, Dorothy. David West. And that's my guy, and I'm pissed I didn't think of him. But Dorothy, props to you. David fucking West. That's my guy. Yes. But go ahead.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter. I like that. I like that, too.
Yeah.
Willie Green.
He's actually an assistant.
He's an assistant coach already.
Yeah, and he's a former Hornet,